Hey, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Colin, and we back with another video, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to a video for the ALPHAZ, man. We're gonna be reacting to how XG was formed. You know what I'm saying? I've always been curious to know like the backstory and stuff. Like I've been reacting to XG for a minute. I know a few of their names and stuff. For me, the more I react, the more I'm more familiar with it. But now I want to actually like take a video and watch to kind of really tap in with like who they are individually and stuff like that, you feel me? Because I've always been curious and I don't want to be left in the dark for too long.
The question of what K-pop is these days is getting tougher and tougher to answer. But if this is considered K-pop,
then got them fly.
Yeah, because I've always thought though, like, what's the difference between? Because I always thought they were like kind of a K-pop group, but apparently not. Because K-pop, I'm pretty sure is like Korean, from Korea, right? But XG, they're Japanese, so it's like they're actually not. It's not K-pop, so it's like I always thought they were K-pop, but it's not K-pop. So let's see.
oh, then I'm in. Today we get to learn about the girl group blowing up the K-pop scene and globally, coming from not Korea, but Japan. Everyone is talking about them, and I mean everyone.
She's so talented, man. Look at her eyes. That's confident right there. This is A-pop. Hey, XG is the future.
XG, also known as Extraordinary Girls, but mainly just XG, is a girl group formed by the sub-label.
So it means extraordinary girls. I never knew that.
X-Gal X out of Japan, which is already quite a unique idea. K-pop started in Korea, of course, and then expanded into Japan first, and then the rest of Asia, and then globally. And now XG is putting Japan on the map by breaking into K-pop. You know, kind of like the other way around. Now, let's check out some of the group's info first. XG is a 7-member girl group formed out of Tokyo, Japan, who debuted in 2022 with the track Tippy Toed.
Oh, 2022. They're kind of recent though. I thought they have been doing it long. 2022 is crazy for the amount of progress they've made and how big they are. 2022 is like, that's like after COVID. That's crazy.
That's the way it goes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toe.
And they were actually in the works for quite a long time. The process of finding and debuting XG started all the way back in 2017. From thousands of potential trainees that auditioned, these 7 joined the pre-debut project group X-Gal X and trained for around 5 years, and then became who we know today as XG. XG started to turn heads even before they put out any music because of mainly 3 reasons. 1, people noticed in pre-debut clips of XG that they were practicing at YG's studio, leading many to believe that this is an upcoming girl group project YG Entertainment was working on. And 2, you could catch Kepler's
Who's YG?
Hikaru in this pre-debut footage of XG before she participated in Girls Planet 999 and then later debuted in Kepler. The producers of XG have said that they do plan to have Hikaru involved in X-Gal X, and that could possibly include her possibly joining XG. But listen, you didn't hear that from me. And finally, the 3rd reason is many of XG's pre-debut dance practices were filmed at YG's entertainment studio, like I mentioned, but they are not tied to YG aside from receiving K-pop training at YG and YG's affiliated choreographers. Now let's be real, since XG debuted, they literally stood out from other groups, going viral on TikTok with Gal Cypher showcasing a rap line like this.
C to the OCO and A be popping on the made weights. Who would have downloaded and would turn up on it like a fadeaway? Yo, yo.
Yeah, they're actually, see, whenever they rap, I love when they rap, bro, because it's actually really good, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Tiptoeing all around the globe, leaving tracks to the Tokyo. Only spit facts while this cap and that's cap is acting to Pinocchio. Nah, X marks the spot, but the girls gon' Jury ma.
I think I reacted to that one.
As cap is acting to Pinocchio. Nah, X marks the spot, but the girls gon' Jury ma. 최대한 바라는 눈치, Michelin star 던져 shuriken social. Ooh.
The group also put on performances like this.
Gonna keep you on your tippy toes. Gonna keep you on your tippy toes.
Had style like this. XG is a girl group that drifts talent that people in Korea
tough,
and
bro.
definitely international are loving. From tippy toes to mascara to shooting star to left right to girl gang to DJIF to new dance and now puppet show. Whew, that's a lot in only just over a year. We are all excited to see what's coming up next for XG. So now let's learn more about the
There's a
members.
lot more that's come out though. Shit.
Jurin was born in 2002 in
This video
Chigasaki,
is kind of old. It's 3 years old, so I guess.
Kanagawa Prefecture.
Right, so
More
this is
about
what
the
I
members.
want to know about.
Jurin was
them
born in
and-
2002 in Chigasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture.
Okay, right. So this is what I want to know about, like each of them individually. So let's
Let's learn more about the members. Jurin was born in 2002 in Chigasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture in Japan, which definitely explains
She was born
her
in what?
two in Chigasaki, Kanagawa. Now let's
2002?
learn more about the members. Jurin was born in 2002 in
Oh,
Chigasaki.
2000. So she's older than me. She's probably 23 or 24. So she's a little bit older than me. Older. She's a little bit older than me.
Kanagawa Prefecture in Japan, which definitely explains her first passion in life. Chigasaki City is known as the birthplace of Japanese surfing, which Jurin's parents are from and they themselves are frequent surfers. But Jurin enjoyed snowboarding more. From the age of 3, Jurin was on the slopes and actually had a talent for it. So much so that she became a semi-professional snowboarder and placed third twice in an All Japan snowboarding competition and ranked 10th in the whole country during the 2012-2013 season. While Jurin was an accomplished snowboarder at such a young age, she had a dream for as long as she can remember, and that was being a model. So at 15, Jurin did in fact become a model in Japan for multiple fashion brands and magazines. Eventually, that led her to picking up an interest in dance, where Jurin joined a dance group under X-Gal X, and that's where she met her future XG member, Harvey. And as a trainee, Jurin stood out from others in the agency and was selected from thousands of potential members for an upcoming special project girl group we know now as XG, where Jurin debuted as the leader, lead rapper, main dancer, and vocalist of XG.
Is it crazy that I always knew she was the leader though? I always knew she was the leader. That's crazy. I don't know if that's true. Can y'all confirm if that's true? I feel like just because the way she raps, her raps is probably better than the rest. Debatably, I mean, Coco is pretty good, but I feel like, I feel like she might be the most, and she might be the oldest as well. I don't know.
And debuted as the leader, lead rapper, main dancer, and vocalist of XG.
Okay.
Chisa was born in 2002 in Osaka, Japan. And in an interview, Chisa said, "I've loved listening to music and singing since I was a little girl. So I know that
Chisa.
music was the only way for me to live my life. I've always followed many artists who inspired me and given me hope, so I can hopefully spread that passion to others. I think that power of music is amazing, and that's when my love for music started to grow." But before music, Chisa's introduction into entertainment was through modeling and acting in 2016, where 3 Japanese companies collaborated to hold auditions to find future talent in singing, dance, and modeling. One of those companies would be the one creating XG. But Chisa didn't join that company at first. She actually joined another label, but then it was probably Chisa's amazing vocal that led her to join X-Gal X, and luckily everything worked out in the end, as Chisa debuted as the sub-leader and main vocalist of XG. I mean,
So she did it. Did she go through the competition or no?
side note, when you listen to XG for the first time, Chisa's voice might have made you say wow, out loud like I did.
All these shooting stars in the top, make a wish.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hinata was born in 2002 in Nagoya, Aichi Prefecture in Japan. However, she is actually part Korean. Hinata's grandparents are Korean, making her a 3rd generation Korean Japanese. That also means Hinata is fluent in Korean and Japanese, and even English too. Now, there really isn't any information on how Hinata got into music or why she decided to pursue it, but as a trainee in X-Gal X, her strength was her dancing ability. While training in Korea, people caught Hinata going in and out of YG Entertainment's building, making rumors that Hinata was a YG trainee. But as mentioned before, that XG or X-Gal X.
That is so crazy though. I mean, that is like, for me, it's like, I feel like, because how I see music and how I see people get into music, is it different in Japan? Like, do y'all like, or is it the case of that, like, artists or like artists, or they come from like under they're trainees. Is that how it goes? Is like all the like the top artists from Japan and stuff, were they trainees, like the male, either male or female, were they trainees under a label? Because that is kind of interesting. It's like you kind of growing them into becoming like superstars, which is like, I don't know if that's a bad thing. It's definitely a very different thing to what I'm familiar. Usually people are like already like been involved in music and they get signed. They don't train them to become artists. You feel me? So this is a very, I mean, it's obviously successful, so you feel me? Maybe that might be the way.
Back then was just receiving K-pop training at YG Entertainment's building. Being a standout visual and her dancing ability guaranteed her a spot debuting as the main dancer and sub-vocalist of XG. Harvey was born in 2002 in Tokyo, Japan. Now, while Harvey calls Tokyo home, she actually has connections to Australia, being born to a Japanese mother and Australian father, and actually partially growing up in Australia as well. Harvey started a career in modeling at an early age out of middle school, and was selected through the same audition program where Chisa was discovered. After some time, she followed in the same direction as Jurin.
He pronounces it Chisa. I thought it was Chisa.
Same audition program where Chisa was discovered. After some time, she followed in the same direction as Jurin by joining the same dance group before XG. Now, an interesting thing about Harvey and her ambitions is that she said she used to be really good at speaking English when she was younger, but forgot and had to relearn it when preparing to debut. And this is what I love. One of the biggest reasons she wanted to relearn English was to take her rap to the next level. During our 5 years training, we've been studying English and Korean a lot. I dreamt of rapping in 3 languages, English, Korean, and Japanese. So I was really happy to be able to realize that dream. The difficult parts were actually a lot.
Damn, the training was 5 years? Man, that's crazy.
A lot of fun, and I thought, okay, let's go for it. So I did a lot of research on pronunciation and practiced a lot. And of course, you can't help but respect that work ethic. And of course, probably the biggest reason people love her is her tone when she raps.
Yeah, gotta keep winning, that's Elon Musk. Gotta live like Beyonce knows. Kagayak 24K go.
It's unique, trendy,
yeah. I think I actually reacted to one of, I forgot which one it was, and I said something about her tone. She has swag, you feel me?
Memorable. And that is why a lot of listeners love Harvey, including myself, and why she was selected to debut as the main rapper and sub-vocalist of XG. Juria was born in 2004 in Osaka, Japan, and she had a little experience in a kids group going by the stage name Jurin, but only for about a year. Then she joined a subunit out of that group, which then became a duo group, and she eventually graduated the whole system. Going by Juria now, she booked a fun role in a commercial for, get this, Nintendo in 2015. Appearing in a few shows in Japan, she then joined X-Gal X Artist Academy in Tokyo, where she got the attention of producers and was selected to debut as the main vocalist of XG. Maya was born in...
How many main vocalists is there? There can only be one main vocalist. What are you talking about? There gotta be a main and everyone else is... Oh shit. There gotta be a main and everyone else gotta like follow suit. How is there like 4 main vocalists?
2005 in Kanto, Japan. But she went to Shesen International School in Tokyo, where she always spoke English. Because of that, Maya mentioned she's the most fluent at speaking English out of all the girls in XG. And her background with English fit perfectly in XG and their music, because I didn't really notice it until actually making this video and thinking about it. All of XG's songs are written and performed in English. Maya even spoke about the effect of their music being in all English. Our songs are all in English, and we don't actually have a specific region, but we do want to share our songs globally and inspire a lot of people and give them strength with our music. I think that's what we're focused on. And also during that time in elementary school, Maya got into X-Gal X. Yep, the same ones where her future members were training, which is pretty impressive. Again, she was only in elementary school when she joined. After years of training, Maya got her chance to debut as she was named in the lineup of XG, debuting as the lead vocalist and rapper of XG. And last but not least, Kokona was born in 2005 in the Kanto region, Tokyo, Japan. And immediately from birth, Kokona was almost destined to be a musician. The name Kokona, given by her parents, have a strong connection to music. Just take a look at this. Koko means heart and na means sound. Man, her life is seriously like a movie. As a part of the same artist academy as Minnie and XG, before debut, Kokona was in a project group, but also participated in multiple auditions and actually won an award during the 2017 Kira Chart auditions in the vocal category. And then in 2018, in the Kira Chare audition, Kokona sang Big Bang's Haru Haru, which proves that she's got great taste in music. And
yeah, so there's a lot of groups, there's a lot of auditions going on. I feel like it might just be the case that a lot of artists are under groups and stuff, and they kind of, because he said something about graduate, so it's like a system. That's so interesting though. But yeah, this was very insightful, man.
Is a K-pop fan. Getting chosen for XG was a no-brainer as Kokona lived up to her name and debuted as the...
I wonder how that works though. If you just bring a bunch of different artists and put them in a group, but they have to become friends. Because imagine if they don't, like, because you ain't gonna get along with everybody, you know, right? So imagine if they're not actually cool. So that's why for me, when people form groups, it's like they're friends already, and it just forms organically, and you know, they just happen to blow up and stuff. But this is like they just bring individual talents and put them together. I feel like if it works, it works, but you know, it makes you think that they could be like a case of like egos getting in the way, especially when you bring the best of the best, like of talented people. You know, there's always going to be ego that gets in the way before friendship. You feel me? I wonder if there's any of that happening. I mean, I doubt it. They all look happy together. And shout out to XG, man. Shout out to the ALPHAZ. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all putting me on.